கல்யாணம். அழகான இந்த சுப ஆரம்பத்துல நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நிறைஞ்சிருக்கும். நானும் என் ஃபியான்சேவை நினைச்சது இது இரு மனம் இணையும் திருமணம். ஆனா கிடைச்சது நிழல் போல் தொடரும் பந்தங்கள். வானவில்லாய் வண்ணம் ஏழ அன்போடு வந்த ஆசையான உறவுகள் என்னை விண்ணுக்கே உயர்த்திட்டாங்க. பரிச்சயமில்லாத உறவுகள் நம்ம சந்தோஷத்தை கொண்டாட்டமா மாத்துங்கிறது அப்பதான் உணர்ந்து. பஞ்சபூதங்கள் சாட்சியா 4 வேதங்கள் சொல்ல 3 முடிச்சோட இரு மனங்கள் ஒரு உறவாகும் திருமணம். இது மத்த வெட்டிங் மாதிரி இல்ல. இது ஒரு கிரேட் இந்தியன் ஃபேமிலி வெட்டிங். 𝐒𝐿𝐺 சுப ஆரம்பங்களின் ஆரம்பம்.
What does it take to rise above the ordinary? Collaboration and dedication, building dreams together. Innovation opens doors to infinite possibilities. Precision, focus, and relentless drive to be the best. Here, the future is yours to create. Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai and 𝐿𝐵𝐸.
if every day felt extraordinary? What if there was a time when your dreams became reality? That time is now.
Vanakkam, Namaskaram, a very warm good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ramya, your host for this evening, and it gives me immense pleasure in welcoming each one of you gathered here today for Brigade Group presents Marvellous Margazhi, celebrating culture on the ramp, a one-of-a-kind, unique experience brought to you by Lakshmi and Saraswati of Event Art. Ladies and gentlemen, can we brighten up this evening with a round of applause, please? Thank you very much. Before I go any further, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, without whom this event would not have been possible. Title sponsor, Brigade Group. This event is powered by Snehalayaa and 𝐥𝐤𝐇 Jewellers, supported by Brand Avatar, our knowledge partner, 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐿, healthcare partner, Apollo Hospitals, grooming partner, 𝐒𝐬𝐥𝐤𝐬, radio partner, Big FM, digital media partner, Galata, gifting partner, iSolve Technologies and venue, Radisson Blu 𝐺RT Chennai. So ladies and gentlemen, it's the time of Margazhi. Margazhi, as we all know, is truly a magical time in Chennai. The city takes on a special glow and our homes and hearts are filled with such a divine presence. Art is everywhere in the form of music and dance performances in the sabas, the aroma of filter coffee wafting through the air, and the kanchurams and mallipus become the default wardrobe of this multifunctional city. Event Art's Marvellous Margazhi is in its third edition today, and we are truly delighted to have you all with us to celebrate culture on the ramp. Let's start this evening with some spark. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can do much better than that. A big, loud round of applause, please, to begin this evening. Thank you very much. As we set the tone for this evening, it gives me great pleasure in welcoming onto the ramp a man of many talents, a model, foot stylist, actor, author, and most importantly, the CEO at 𝐒𝐲𝐇 Hotels and Resorts, Vikram Kota, who is an Indian hospitality thought leader and has truly set the benchmark very high for the hospitality industry. We are elated that we could bring to life an event of this scale at one of his signature properties, and we would love for him to join us on the stage to speak a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Vikram Kota.
Vanakkam Chennai. Good evening. I think I'm just coming from the backstage and I'm still gasping for breath. It's a goosebump moment to have such maestros, such musicians, such icons at the backstage. I mean, if I'm able to walk this ramp, which they're going to do later on, I think I'm really blessed. And I welcome all of you on behalf of 𝐒𝐲𝐇 Hotels, 𝐒𝐲𝐇 family, 𝐒𝐲𝐇 Jewelers, to this wonderful property of ours. Chennai, as all of you know, I think it arrives very quietly. No skyscrapers, no neon lights. But when it comes with culture, comes with tradition. Dewdrops on the temple steps, columns in courtyards, the crispy vadas, crunch of the crispy vadas, the sizzle of the dosas. I think the malipu and the braids of the ladies. All this reminds you all of what? Misty mornings. I think that's the arrival of Margazhi. I think Margazhi is not a month in the calendar, or neither is it just a season. I think it's a state of mind, it's an emotion, it's a feeling. And today, at this venue, which is like a courtyard, if you look up, there's sky on top of your heads, and this is made like a courtyard, we are making history. Today, I think, when you listen to these maestros, musicians, come onto the stage, usually, you close your eyes and there is stillness, you fold your hands in reverence and you listen to them. But today, the music is going to walk towards you. So open your eyes, make noise for these people who are walking with grace in their silhouettes and with confidence on the ramp. Today we have a lot of octogenarians, iconic people. I mean, I can't even say, when they come onto the stage, you will know whom we are talking about. And these are the people who are going to share this ramp today. And I think all of us are blessed, whoever in this room, to watch such people all together in one room. I think over the centuries, Indian art was about movement, was about music, it was about fabric, it was about rhythm, it was about ritual. But somewhere along the way, we started separating it and putting it in silos. But today, I think what Lakshmi and Saraswati did through event art takes courage, it takes innovation, and this is our third edition of Marvellous Margazhi, which we were able to pull off so well. And I think thanks to them and their energy, that today you will see something spectacular. And today this is not only just a curtain raiser for Marvellous. It's a curtain raiser for the season, and it's a curtain raiser for the season and Chennai too. So I want you all to put your hands together for those people when they come onto the stage, encourage them, because this is something new they're doing. Fashion, music is meeting, traditional music is meeting fashion. So people, traditionalists will think, why are we making traditional musicians, iconic musicians, walk the ramp? Today, I think this is tradition meeting relevance. And today, fashion, music is all together. And today you will see why I believe what we are doing today makes a lot of sense for today. So sit back, don't sit back, relax, don't relax, put your hands together, wave your hands, and cheer them when they walk on the ramp. Thank you so much, and welcome you all. And not to forget, I was just walking through the kitchens. Today's cuisine, the chefs killed it. I think we have cuisines from different states. We have specifically Mopla cuisine. We have specifically Rayalaseema cuisine, specifically Udupi cuisine, and of course the Sabha cuisine. And I put some of them in my mouth. And decades of hoteliers' tongue, I was blown away. So I think something is in wait for you there. All the very best to all of you, and thank you for making it. Thank you on behalf of 𝐒𝐲𝐇 Hotels, 𝐒𝐲𝐇 family, and 𝐒𝐲𝐇 Jewelers. And don't miss the 𝐒𝐲𝐇 jewelry, which the iconic musicians will be wearing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vikram Koda. Our title sponsor for this evening is Brigade. The Brigade Group is one of India's leading property developers with close to 4 decades of expertise. They have now successfully launched in Chennai with some successful projects. Brigade Icon seamlessly integrates residential and commercial spaces across 5 acres on the Mount Road, featuring state-of-the-art corporate offices, curated high-end retail spaces housing premium brands, offering a breath of fresh air amidst urban life. From Brigade, I'd like to invite Mr. Rakesh Sharma, Zonal Sales Head, to make a quick 1-minute presentation.
Check. To begin with, it gives me immense pleasure this beautiful evening to welcome each one of you for this vibrant event that is going to unfold. And I wouldn't want to stand in between, take too much of time. While Ramya has briefly touched on the brand legacy where we come from, only one point I wanted to emphasize here, taking this opportunity. While Brigade, as all of us must be familiar with, we are a hardcore brick and mortar company. Beside our managing director, Ms. Pavitra Shankar, is an ardent music lover. We also have, as part of our vertical, IME, Indian Music Experience. For all those music lovers, it's a must place to visit. It's in Bangalore. In case you happen to travel to Bangalore, you should check out. It's a lovely experience to go through. That's one part that I want to emphasize. And I would also like to thank the event partner for putting this wonderful thought process into this event. And as I see, the entire place is very vibrant, and I'm as excited, as eager as you all to welcome each of the function that is going to unfold. So I take this opportunity to once again welcome on behalf of Brigade Group to this wonderful event. Have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next 2 people who I'm going to invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, need absolutely no introduction because we know all of them and they are the reason why we are here today. Marvellous Margazhi is the brainchild of Lakshmi and Saraswati of event art. Growing up in a home filled with art and culture, yes, bring out the applause please, ladies and gentlemen. They put in so much of work here today. They have had the opportunity to interact and work with great artists from across the world. This is our humble tribute to all the legends who inspire them. And before I invite them onto the stage, let's watch a short reel on event art and its journey. Ladies and gentlemen, two sisters like pea in a pod, both bursting with creative energy, thinking in sync and working in unison to create memorable moments for all around them. With great pleasure, I welcome the dynamic duo Lakshmi and Saraswati onto the ramp.
चतरिया झीनी रे झीनी चतरिया झीनी रे झीनी हे राम नाम रसबीनी चतरिया झीनी रे झीनी हे राम नाम रसबीनी चतरिया झीनी रे झीनी अष्ट कमल दल चरखा चाले अष्ट कमल दल
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. The Margazhi music season in Chennai has become one of the most important cultural festivals in the world. Margazhi, that magical month when music, dance, art, culture, and devotion find an intersection.
When the bells toll, when the morning mist thinly veils nature's beauty, when geometric column patterns decorate the front yards, when the mind is enriched by the rich ozone in the air, when music and dance envelop you all around, you know it's Margazhi.
People from all over the world congregate in Chennai each year in December to soak in the spirit of Margazhi and also connect with their roots.
It is not only about music and musings, but from times immemorial, Margazhi has also celebrated the sartorial splendor of the artists, their dazzling jewelry, and the aromas of traditional Sabha food wafting in the air. So was born the idea of a ramp walk with the artists just prior to this auspicious Margazhi.
To watch them in resplendent splendor of silks, bedazzling jewelry, and of course the curated Margazhi Sapade, put together by Radisson Blu GRT Hotels and Suites, Chennai. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to stand amidst you to pay our tribute to the great artists who have done our country proud.
We have always watched them share their art with us, but today we will celebrate the person behind the art. Watch them up close and personal as they sashay down the ramp. We are extremely grateful to each one of them who just on a phone call agreed to pamper our whim of fancy.
The last 2 years, we've had a galaxy of artists honor us with their presence. This year, it is a whole new list. From the oldest performing artist in our country today to the young achievers, it's truly going to be a surprise list. Marvellous Margazhi also gives us an opportunity to spend time close to these great artists who otherwise have a very punishing schedule.
Here in the green room backstage, it is almost like going back to school with such camaraderie, laughter, fun, banter, and bonhomie. These are moments in Marvellous Margazhi that we cherish. We want to share another beautiful memory with you all.
Last year, as a special segment, we had 3 great musicians, all winners, just fresh off the Grammy stage. Rakesh Chaurasia, Selva Ganesh, and Violin Ganesh walked down this very ramp, holding their Grammys in their hand and instilling pride in our hearts.
It is only later that we came to know that 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐡𝐚𝐥𝐸, our idol and very dear friend of over 40 years, wanted to actually surprise us by landing in Chennai that day and joining his fellow winners of the Grammy on this ramp. But he was hospitalized by then, and it was not to be. Today, we dedicate this third edition of Marvellous Margazhi to one of the greatest of all artists of all times and seek his blessings and good wishes at this moment. Zakir Bhai, we know you're watching us from wherever you are.
Having been associated with the GRT group in many events, we have had a ringside view of the way Vikram Kota and his team have managed to create hotels and resorts that match warm Indian hospitality with world-class standards. I invite Vikram to join us on the stage for a moment to receive a small token from us. For 3 years in a row, Vikram and us have partnered to bring Marvellous Margazhi to you, and we hope it'll only get bigger and better. Thank you, Vikram.
Our title sponsor, Brigade Group, the pride of India, and having ventured into Tamil Nadu, they are doing some amazing work and they are converting one of Chennai's landmarks on Mount Road as Brigade Icon. Could I request Mr. Rakesh Sharma of Brigade to join us on stage?
For generations, GRT Jewellers have been the trusted brand of many families, including ours. Today, the artists are adorned in beautiful jewelry from GRT. I invite Dr. C.S. Balaji to kindly join us on stage and accept a small memento. The Chief Marketing Officer of GRT Jewellers. Today, we are showcasing a very exclusive collection that has been handpicked for each costume. Special thanks to Mr. Anand and Mr. Radhakrishnan for supporting our vision always.
Can I invite Priyam from Snehalayaa to join us on stage? Sneha and Prasanna of Snehalayaa Silks have painstakingly worked with us on picking the saris that the artists will wear on the ramp today, keeping in mind their aesthetics. Not to forget the men's multi-hued kurtas and stoles. Thank you, Sneha and Prasanna.
We sincerely thank Dr. Preeta Reddy and Sunita Reddy of Apollo Hospitals for supporting us each year. They have been a great source of encouragement for us. Unfortunately, they could not join us here today, but we received their blessings and best wishes.
Brand Avatar and Hemachandran have become synonymous with marketing many marquee events. Hemachandran's vision is commendable, and the trust and reputation that he has earned is by stint of hard work. His very proactive team have helped us with the marketing of the event and have been of immense support. Can I request Hema to join us on stage? Thanks, Team Brand Avatar. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Maria Zina Johnson of Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology for her unflinching support always.
We invite Mrs. Lata Mohan, our beauty partner, for the 3rd year in a row she has supported us. Thank you so much, dear Lata Chechi and team, for making each of our artists, including the 2 of us, look our best on this ramp. The beautiful temple pictures that you're going to see in the backdrop when the artists walk today have been shot by the supremely talented photographer and art enthusiast, Amar Ramesh. Thank you, dear Amar, for sharing with us the frames that you have frozen for posterity.
Many thanks to Aruna Krishnan of Galata.com for coming on board as our digital partner. And as we are going through this event, we are going live on the Insta page, which has a follower of more than 1.5 million. We are also live on our Marvellous Margazhi Insta page and Snehalayaa.
Our thanks to our radio partner, Big FM, And may we now have on stage Mrs. Chitra and Mr. Parthasarathi, our gifting partners.
Chitra and Parthasarathi of iSolve. Chitra voluntarily called us and asked how they could be a part of this event. That is a special bond we share with your family, for whom we have curated so many memorable events. Thank you, Chitra and Partha.
We're very happy to have a friend, an accomplished singer herself, who manages this backstage for us. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to believe me when I tell you that this backstage, actually when you walk in, though we know who's going to be there, each time it gives us goosebumps. That is the kind of congregation there is. And to manage them all so efficiently and effectively, we have a very dear friend, Jayashree Vaidyanathan, a very accomplished singer herself, who takes over this very difficult role. And we want to thank Jayashree for the same. We also thank Shriya of Shri Ethnic Wears for making these beautiful blouses for Saraswati and me to wear.
And I must mention that we have the first letters of our names embroidered at the back. Thank you, Shriya. With the support of all these wonderful people, we bring you Marvellous Margazhi, an evening where you can watch your favorite artists up close and personal. The artists have all dared to do something different and out of the box. Let your constant applause be the rhythm that they will walk to.
This is just a celebratory evening, and with that in mind, may I request you all to shout out to them, wave to them, and encourage them as they sashay down the ramp. Before I hand you back to Ramya, I also want to very specially thank our colleague Harini, who has helped us so much in putting this wonderful event together. As usual, she's hiding somewhere at the back. And we also want to thank Indran, our PR person, and the excellent sound and light team that's been working with us across all events. Thank you so much. With that, we now hand you back to Ramya, who will take you through this evening. Thank you all, and welcome again to Marvellous Margazhi.
Thank you so much, ladies, for setting the tone for this evening. And now, let's unfold the magic of tonight with our very first walk. Are we ready? Can we hear it more with some excitement? Okay, let me begin. Coming up on stage as the first participant in Marvellous Margazhi 3 is a supremely talented and handsome young man who's taken the music industry by storm, slowly but steadily. During the period of COVID lockdown, he started sharing his music videos on social media and instantly became a star. His voice was the medicine that soothed many a weary soul struggling to cope with the lockdown. A perfect example of reverse talent drain, this youngster, born and brought up in Canada, is today a sensation across India. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the hugely talented Kantara fame, Abby V.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಶಿವನೇ ಭಕ್ತಿದಾರಿಯು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಶಿವನೇ ಭಕ್ತಿದಾರಿಯು ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವುದೊಂದೇ ದೈವ ಬಾರಿಯು ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವುದೊಂದೇ ದೈವ ಬಾರಿಯು ಉಳ್ಳಾಯ ನಿನ್ನ ನಿಲಬಿಡகு இதடுந்தமாய गिरिधारियो
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is a prominent musical couple in the Carnatic and playback singing fields. And both of their contributions have been significant. Both are the disciples of none other than Dr. M. Balamurali Krishna. Apart from their common love for singing, she is a Bharatanatyam dancer and television personality, and he is a composer of repute. Please welcome Binni Krishna Kumar and Krishna Kumar.
निरुपम सुंदराकरा अति निरुपम सुंदराकरा अति निरुपम सुंदराकरा निजय कुमुद हित नील मेघ श्याम शरीरा अति निरुपम सुंदराकरा निरुपम सुंदराकरा राधिका कुसुम नंदिनी ललित राजिनी रजित रमणि मनोहरी राधिका कुसुम नंदिनी ललित राजिनी रजित रमणि मनोहरि चारुणि चंबक वल्लि मल्लिका सरसि सुरुचि नव व्रज युवती जन चारुणि चंबक वल्लि मल्लिका सरसि सुरुचि नव व्रज युवती जन रसकलेवर मंडल चित्र रसकलेवर मंडल चित्र नग नग मणिगण ज्वलित विचित्र भोग समनडन पुलग सुगात्र भुवन सकल स्थित भूसुर मित्र अति निरुपम सुंदराकरा.
Moving on, Pravachanam is an integral part of the Margazhi culture, and Marvellous Margazhi is very proud to have the superstar of this genre here with us today. We live in the times of perplexity and ChatGPT. We hardly chat with family and friends, and technology has fragmented our attention span. But even in these times, there are certain voices that command our attention. He is one such voice. He gives us the wisdom of ancient texts, wrapped in modern insights, and guides us to navigate through life. He is a prominent speaker, writer, actor, director, and entrepreneur who has carried India's wisdom to the halls across the world. When he speaks, even Arnab Goswami stops to listen. Presenting Shri Dushyant Sridhar.
जय जय महावीर महाधीर धौरेय देवासुर समर समय समुदित निखिल निर्जर निर्धारित निरवधिक महात्म्य
सप्तप्राकार मध्ये सरसिजमुकुलोद्भासमाने विमाने कावेरी मध्यदेशे मृदुतर फणिराट् भोगपर्यंक भागे निद्रा मुद्रा विराम कटिनिकटशिरः पार्श्व विन्यस्त हस्तं पद्मा धात्री कराभ्याम परिचित चरणं रंगराजं भजेहम. ரிலிஜன் வந்துடுத்துனாலே பிலீஃப் சிஸ்டம்னு ஒன்று இருக்கு. பிலீஃப்னு வந்துடுத்துனாலே எல்லாமே அதுல லாஜிக்கலா இருக்கணும்ங்கிறது இல்லை. சிலது லாஜிக்கலா இருக்கும், சிலது லாஜிக்கு அப்பாற்பட்டு இருக்கும். இல்லாஜிக்கல்னு நான் சொல்ல மாட்டேன், லாஜிக்கு அப்பாற்பட்டு இருக்கும்.
कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्.
Throughout the exile in the forest, Sita was in proper grand, designer clothes, and she was in jewelry. So this movie and serial depiction of she wearing that light beige color, wearing that rudraksh, all that is not there. Success has many fathers. Failure has none. ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅವನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ್ದೋ ತಪ್ಪ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನನ್ಗೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಾನ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಕಾಪರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್.
Can I have the lights, please? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to see a couple who walk through life in unison to the rhythm of their own beat. Theirs is a marriage made in heaven and sanctified at the Kalakshetra, where they both joined as young students. From there on, they have traveled together in dance as in life, creating a whole generation of dancers along the way. Like the true Ardhanarishwara, her grace and elegance are a perfect foil to his powerful artistic prowess. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a couple whose art of life and art of dance have weathered the sands of time, Padma Bhushan, Shanta and VP Dhananjayan. Can we have the light, please? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to really clap harder for them, for that effort. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was phenomenal, right? This artist trained in classical music, then Hindustani, and when she moved to London, she was exposed to various musical influences, particularly exploring the Bangla music. She returned to Chennai and established the Madras Mayful Collective, and the band specializes in ghazal, Sufi, devotional, semi-classical, timeless film classics, and retro gems. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the multi-talented Vandana Srinivasan.
हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे ऐसी बातें किया ना करो आज जाने की जिद ना करो आज जाने की जिद ना करो यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो आज जाने की जिद ना करो आज जाने की जिद ना करो वक्त की कैद में जिंदगी है मगर वक्त की कैद में जिंदगी है
This dancer is known for her dynamic and evocative approach to Kuchipudi, viewing it as a powerful language for creating dance poetry. She fuses traditional techniques with contemporary elements and is a much sought-after teacher and performer. 𝐿 is the next artist to walk the marvelous Margazhi ramp.
प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणाम्बुरासी धीं तारा धीं धीं तारा जतुलतो प्राणमे नाट्यं चेसे गतुलतो नामशतं मूल नतुलतो नापैननी चूपुआपेला शरणन्तिने जननी नादविनोदिनी भुवनपालिनी वे अनाथरक्षणनी विधिकादटे मोरविनि चेरवटे
And coming up next, we have a highly respected Natyacharya, choreographer and performer in the Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi style. Together with her late husband, this much revered couple have enriched the art world. Though they initially trained in Bharatanatyam, the couple went on to learn Kuchipudi, Odissi, Mohiniyattam and Kathakali, and this profoundly influenced their choreography, making the style their own. Accompanying her tonight are two more very special people. It is the boon of some artists that their progeny also follow their path and blossom into accomplished artists themselves. Srimati Vasanta Lakshmi is thus blessed. Joining her on the ramp are her beautiful daughters, Lasya and Lavanya. Both of them are pursuing their career in dance and carrying forward the family legacy. What a treat is it to have these gorgeous women adorn the ramp together. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hear it for the embodiment of grace and beauty, Vasanta Lakshmi Narasimhachari, along with the stunning Lasya and Lavanya. The artist coming up next is blessed with a voice that can sing compositions of Papanasam Shivan, Gopala Krishna Bharati, and A.R. Rahman with the same ease. Hailing from the lineage of the legendary Srimati D.K. Pattammal, she had big shoes to fill, and she did, with rigorous sadhana and artistry. Be it Kannodu Kanbadellam from the movie Jeans or Kana Ayiram Kan Vendum in a classical style, she can ace both in her own inimitable style. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nityashree Mahadevan.
Gamagariga padrigasa, gamagariga padrigasa, gagamagariga paparirigagasa. Nisa nidani risada pada pagamma sappa gamagariga padrigasa. Nisa nidani risada pada pagamma sappa gagamagariga paparirigagasa. Nida nirisada papa magapasa nida gamada paga saga pada pabagari sariga pamagapasa nida gamada paga saga pada pamagari danisa.
Dream it, think it, say it, and do it has been the mantra of Nartaki Nataraj's life. A transgender Bharatanatyam artist, her journey from Madurai to the Mandapam of the Rashtrapati Bhavan to accept her Padma Shri has been the stuff of dreams. Life threw many things at her, but she warded them all with grace and dignity that has now come to symbolize the art in her. A life so inspiring that her story has been included in the 11th standard Tamil textbook. Ladies and gentlemen, with a thundering round of applause, please welcome the phenomenal Nartaki Nataraj.
நம் கண்ணீர் மாறி போச்சு நாளை நல்ல நாளை என்ற நம்பிக்கை உண்டாச்சு காலம் மாறி போச்சு நம் கண்ணீர் மாறி போச்சு நாளை நல்ல நாளை என்ற நம்பிக்கை உண்டாச்சு அச்சம் அச்சம் இல்லை இனி அடிமை எண்ணம் இல்லை நம் காலம் இங்கே கூடி போச்சு கண்ணீர் மிச்சமில்லையே இன்ப காற்று வீசட்டும் எட்டு திக்கும் பரவட்டும் மண்டப்பூக்கள் மலரட்டும் மனங்கள் இன்னும் விரியட்டும் காற்று வீசட்டும் எட்டு திக்கும் பரவட்டும் மண்டப்பூக்கள் மலரட்டும் மனங்கள் இன்னும் விரியட்டும் குற்றம் குற்றம் எரியட்டும் சுற்றம் சுற்றம் வாழட்டும் வட்டம் வட்டம் விரியட்டும் வானம் தொட்டு வளரட்டும் வட்டம் வட்டம் விரியட்டும் வானம் தொட்டு வளரட்டும் கோழி சிறகு ஒன்றை போலவே பூமி வந்து உருகட்டும்
Ladies and gentlemen, in this third edition of Marvellous Margazhi, artists across genres have been invited to honor their artistry, and for the very first time, we have stalwarts from Nattupura Paadalgal also joining us today. When the husband is renowned for reviving Nattupura Paata and his wife compliments his artistry, it is a match made in heaven. Performing together in over 3,000 shows, this couple met when they were both students at the Madras University. She is also a lyricist, writer, music composer, and entrepreneur, and he is a playback singer and actor too. Together, they run a successful YouTube channel and are the beacons of Nattupura Paadal. Please welcome Anita Kuppuswamy and Pushpavanam Kuppuswamy.
மாசி மாதம் பொறந்திட்டு மாமா
ஆமா அதுக்கு என்ன இப்போ
என்ன மாலையிட தயங்கிடலாமா
ஓஹோ அப்படியா விஷயம்
மாமன் மகளை மறந்திடலாமா என்ன மயங்க வச்சு மழுப்பிடலாமா
என்னது
மாசி மாதம் பொறந்திட்டு மாமா
ஆமா
என்ன மாலையிட தயங்கிடலாமா
இல்ல இல்ல
மாமன் மகளை மறந்திடலாமா என்ன மயங்க வச்சு மழுப்பிடலாமா
நான் ஒண்ணு மழுப்பல பஞ்சாங்கம் பார்த்தேன் புள்ள வரும் பங்குனியில் தேதி இல்ல சித்திரையும் பொறக்கட்டும் புள்ள ஓ நித்திரைக்கு வந்திடும் தொல்லே மாசி மாதம் பிறந்திடலாச்சு இந்த மாமனுக்கு கல்யாண பேச்சு ஊருக்கெல்லாம் பாக்கு வச்சு நாம ஒண்ணு சேரும் காலம் வந்தாச்சு
8 அடி பாஞ்சா குட்டி 16 அடி பாயும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. தாயும் தந்தையும் சேர்ந்து 8 அடி பாஞ்சா அப்ப குட்டி 32 அடி தானே பாயணும். இந்த குட்டி அதுக்கெல்லாம் மேல சேர்ந்து பாஞ்சு இன்னைக்கு உலகம் முழுக்க தெரிகிற ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஸ்டார். She's a rare combination of an actress who shines in comedy roles, a television presenter, and a playback singer who excels in classical music too. From her first appearance on a reality show, she captivated audience with her charm and childlike innocence and became the daughter of each household. With an enviable fan following, she rules the heart of Tamil television viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring the energy up and please welcome Shivangi Krishnakumar.
प्रियकरी सुखकरी वरदा भयकरी परमेश्वरी श्री वाम मार्ग प्रियकरी सुखकरी वरदा भयकरी परमेश्वरी श्री हीमगिरी कुमारी ईश प्रियकरी हेमांबरी पाहि मां ईश्वरी हीमगिरी कुमारी.
The artist coming up next is perhaps one of those rare people who successfully straddles a dual career, blending medical expertise with artistic excellence. The practice of medicine can be an art, and her art of Bharatanatyam is executed with clinical precision. From a tender age of 4, she has been trained by none other than Srimati Kamala and has been performing ever since. She walks tall, speaks gently, and carries her confidence wherever she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Srinathy Chidambaram. The artist coming up next is an accomplished playback singer with a strong foundation in classical music. With a voice as smooth as silk and full of emotion, she can ace any genre like film music, devotional songs, Carnatic concerts, and sacred chants, and has proved it time and again with her numerous chartbusters. Constantly reinventing herself, she has a huge fan base for her heart-melting renditions. Saindavi, ladies and gentlemen, is that artist who we welcome onto the ramp next.
राम 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 जप करे सदा राम 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 जप करे सदा जाकल्या मुठी तकाही जाकल्या मुठी तकाही गोड सुख राम दे गोड सुख राम दे दुखती मेरा दूर जाए दुखती मेरा दूर जाए हंस एकदा राम 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 जप करे सदा 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 जाकल्या मुठी तकाही जाकल्या मुठी तकाही
Western, Indian classical, jazz, blues, rock. This prince of piano hails from Kerala, but all the world is his stage. From the age of 18, he has been performing and traveling around the globe. He has scored music for many films and is a regular on reality shows. The sight of him with his fingers flying over the keyboard is enough to send fans into a tizzy. Please welcome the wizard on keys, Stephen Devasi. She represents an era when Bharatanatyam was softer, more graceful, happy, and less restrained. She carries this old world charm and aura around her as a regal bearing. She majored in world history of dance, studio arts, and Martha Graham technique in modern dance. Freedom of expression within the framework of tradition has been her mantra. performer for over 5.5 decades, choreographer, and a very revered senior guru. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Padma Shri Professor Sudharani Raghupati, and she will be accompanied here today by her senior most disciple, Srimati Priya Murli.
Dimmi taka janu taka dimmi taka janu taka dimmi taka janu taka dimmi taka janu dimmi. Nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida 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 tarigida. Nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida 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 tarigida. Dimmi taka janu taka dimmi taka janu taka dimmi taka janu taka dimmi taka janu dimmi. Nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida 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 tarigida. Nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida nam tarigida natum tarigida 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 tarigida. Tarigida 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 tarigida.
When you watch a dancer, if you feel a sculpture has risen and come to life, you are probably watching this dancer. Straddling across Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi, this timeless beauty was privileged to revive and perform the complex Simhanandini, a 500-year-old repertoire where the dancer draws a lion with her feet. A dancer of unprecedented and graceful intensity, please welcome Uma Murali Krishna.
jam ta jam ta jam tari jam 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 ta jam ta jam tari jam
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I am so thrilled, honored, and privileged to be standing on the stage here to welcome this living legend who is going to come here next. It is indeed an honor for Marvellous Margazhi that this legend accepted our invitation to be here this evening and grace the ramp. Age is just a number, proves this 90-year-old as his fingers fly over the mridangam, and he's considered one of the greatest legends of our country. He still travels for concerts, handles his work himself, was so prompt with his response each time we reached out to him in regard to this event, and most importantly, showed childlike enthusiasm in understanding what this evening was all about. It is no wonder then that he's still at the top of his game, and we consider it a blessing that he is adorning this stage today. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request all of you to rise in a standing ovation to welcome perhaps the senior-most performing musician in our country, Padma Vibhushan awardee, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Fellow Sangeet Natak Academy, Dr. Umayalapuram K. Shivaraman. Ladies and gentlemen, that was indeed a memorable moment for all of us here. Can we have a big round of applause, please? Thank you. But wait, this surprise is not over. We have another surprise for you. His singing may be breathless, but when he sings, the world listens with bated breath. Straddling the worlds of film and classical music like a colossus, this artist is India's pride. There is no genre that he cannot govern, no scale he cannot rule, no octave he cannot hit. And when I say all this, already his image has been formed in your mind. For there is one and only one like him. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us here today from Mumbai, exclusively for the wonderful friendship that he shares with Lakshmi and Saraswati, and the regard and respect that he has for all the legendary artists assembled here today, we have none other than last year's Grammy Award winner and this year's nominee, from Dil Chahta Hai to Dil Dhadakne Do, from Jananayaka to Grammy Awards, he is the one and the only one, Shankar Mahadevan.
जल प्रवाह पावित स्थले कलेवलंब्य लंबितां भुजंगतुंगमालिकान्तमड्डमड्डमन्निनादवड्डमर्वयं चकार चण्ड ताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवम् जटाकटाह संभ्रम भ्रम निलिम्ब निर्झरी विलोल वीचि वल्लरी विराजमान मूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चंद्रशेखरे रति प्रतिक्षणम् मम नंदिनी विलास बंधु बंधुरस्फुरद्दिगंत संतति प्रमोदमान मानसे कृपा कटाक्ष धोरणी निरुद्ध दुर्धरापदि क्वचित् दिगंबरे मनो विनोद मेतु वस्तुनि जटा भुजंग पिंगल स्फुरत्फणामणि प्रभा कदंब कुंकुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्ध सिंधुर स्फुरत्वगुत्तरीय मेधुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूत भर्तरि ओम नमः शिवाय।
Ladies and gentlemen, what we just witnessed was this year's edition of Marvellous Margazhi. Can we have a big round of applause, please? Thank you. In the last two editions of Marvellous Margazhi, we have had the honor of having many legends adorn this ramp alongside young achievers. This year, we invited a whole new set of artists and have come up with a new segment called the Hall of Fame. To this Hall of Fame, we will be inviting artists from the last few editions. So we have the honor and pleasure of having 3 such legends here with us. With your piercing applause, please welcome the first legend to Marvellous Margazhi Hall of Fame. Art is a collaboration between God and the artist, and this is what we experience every time we listen to her. Artistry, eloquence, grace, and humility, they all find an abode in her, exuding divine charm that only comes with a life filled with devotion. Presenting Padma Shri Aruna Sairam. Adorning the Marvellous Margazhi Hall of Fame, we are proud to have our next artist who through her art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. A singer steeped in classicism, she can hold her sway over the purists and yet sing in a voice so endearing and full of emotion that the common man also flocks to her concerts. Presenting the diva herself, Padma Bhushan Sudha Raghunathan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes an artist whose life is her art. When you interact with her, you feel that her art has the power to wash away from your soul the dust of everyday life. Dancer, research scholar, teacher, choreographer, Indologist, author, hers is a life that is dictated by only two dictums, godliness and her art. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Padma Vibhushan, Dr. Padma Subramaniam.
गंगा माता की जय, गंगा माता
की जय, गंगा माता की जय. भारत देशमेன்று பெயர் சொல்லுவார், பாரத தேசமென்று பெயர் சொல்லுவார், நீதி பயம் கொல்லுவார், தூய பகை வெல்லுவார். பாரத தேசமென்று பெயர் சொல்லுவார், நீதி பயம் கொல்லுவார், தூய பகை வெல்லுவார். பாரத தேசமென்று பெயர் சொல்லுவார். வந்தே மாதரம், 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 வந்தே
இசைந்தான் நம் இருவரின் சுரமும் நமதாகும். திசை வேறானாலும் ஆழிசேர் ஆறுகள் முகிலாய் மழையாய் பொழிவது போல் இசை நம் இசை.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you our Hall of Fame. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our silk partner, Snehalayaa, to take the ramp. Please put your hands together to welcome the ravishing, gorgeous, stunning, our favorite, Sneha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're about to have the grand finale. The song for this final walk is the legendary Maitreem Bhajata, penned by Pujya Shri Paramacharya of Kanchi, and has been recorded exclusively for this event, orchestrated by Ravi Ji and sung by Abby V. Ladies and gentlemen, you will now witness something that is history-making. The coming together of a galaxy of artists from across genres, ages, and styles. It is a great pride for Marvellous Margazhi that we have here with us today 3 Padma Vibhushans, 3 Padma Bhushans, and 2 Padma Shri Award winners. Yes, can we have a loud round of applause for that, please? Things like these just don't happen. When they come together and walk this ramp, let us show our appreciation by keeping that applause non-stop. So, are you ready? And let us begin.
मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री आत्मवदेव पराणपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव पराणपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेश क्रममाक्रमणं त्यजत परेश क्रममाक्रमणं मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री जननी पृथ्वी कामदुघास्ते जननी पृथ्वी कामदुघास्ते जन को देवा सकल दयालु जन को देवा सकल तदत्त जय त्वं जनता सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् 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 सकल
this evening who put up all the acts together, Priya Manigandan. I also request these two super women for this evening, Lakshmi and Saraswati, to please join us on stage for a photo opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, to keep this unforgettable moment in our hearts forever, now we will have a photo opportunity. May I request Mr. Vikram Kota to please join us? We also invite our Sari Silk partner, Sneha, to join us on the ramp.
सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् 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 सकल जनानां श्रेयो
Can we please
सकल
bring the music? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the spectacular collection of artists for this evening. Can we have a big round of applause, please? We have people across cultures, across ages, across music, dance, and all kinds of entertainment here put together by the lovely Lakshmi and Saraswati. Give it up for Marvellous Margazhi 3. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Before we move on to a capture of the photo opportunity and we have this moment restored forever, I'd like to take this opportunity, இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்பெஷல் லிஜெண்ட்ஸ் இந்த இருக்கிற மேடையில் வந்து இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு மார்வெலஸ் மார்கழியை நாங்கள் யாருமே எங்கள் லைஃப்பில் பார்த்ததே இல்லை. அப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு கலெக்ஷன் ஆஃப் ஆர்டிஸ்ட் இங்கே ஒன்றா சேர்ந்து இவ்வளவு நேரம் வந்து இங்கே நடந்து எங்களை மகிழ்வித்ததுக்கு முதல்ல நன்றிகள். பட் மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்லி உங்களுக்கு இந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் எப்படி இருந்தது? அண்ட் லக்ஷ்மி அண்ட் சரஸ்வதி ஈவெண்ட் ஆர்ட் பற்றி நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்லணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறீங்க? அருணம்மா, கேன் வி ஸ்டார்ட் வித் யூ?
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी फुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोणी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की
जय।
As we all know, this is the 150th year of Vande Mataram and we want to do this as a special tribute from our end. Thank you very much. We request all of you to please proceed for dinner, which is waiting for you, and enjoy the rest of the evening. See you all next year, and thank you so much for being part of this memorable moment today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are having a small selfie moment here. Whoever wants to join, you can step forward.
जननी पृथ्वी कामदुघास्ते जननी पृथ्वी कामदुघास्ते जनको देवा सकल दयाळु जनको देवा सकल दयाळु दाम्यतदत्त जयत्वं जनता जयत्वं जनता श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां भजत मैत्री मैत्री भजता मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री आत्मवदेव पराणपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव पराणपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धा